some places we could go. Swear she got the like wow, she's blessed, I'm blessed.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Paxton Lynch's Broncos going up against Tyrod Taylor's Bills.
All right, Larry, we are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at what's now known as New Era Field here in Orchard Park. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Lynch looking to throw on second. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. Fresh set of downs here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. Got some real estate inside the 30. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
Hey, we all know it's turned into a passing league in the NFL, but that doesn't mean people still don't like to run the football. When you run it that successfully, your offensive line is fired up. What they want to do each and every game is run block. Get out and smack some people. I would say go ahead and run it again.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run Anderson. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
And thus far in this NFL season, no touchdown scored for him, and he's not going to get it on that play either.
On second down, Anderson. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on third and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Trying to finish off this opening drive from the 3. This is third and goal.
Now let's go.
From the gun, it's Lynch. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on third and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. So it's our visitors who make the first dent in the scoreboard as they get 3 here on the initial drive of the ball game.
Yeah, it's hard to say who actually won that opening drive. On the one hand, anytime you can come in as a road team and get an early lead, you're going to be thrilled. But at the same time, to have the ball as deep in enemy territory as they did and come away with only 3, that's got to be a little bit of a disappointment.
Now Tre'Davious White on the return. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The first carry now for Doug Martin. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Second down, 9 yards to go. Here's Taylor. Forced out to his left. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
Here we go.
On second down, Martin. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go. Play action. Now Taylor. Looking downfield for Joe. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And how about this? It's the other Brandon Marshall that picks it off. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Here we go now.
Anderson. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Again, Anderson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Anderson a first down and more. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Second down here after the incomplete pass. Here's Anderson. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. On 3rd down, Lynch. That's caught. It's Thomas. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another 1st down, almost back to the drawing board.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And here now it's 2nd and goal, ball on the 7-yard line. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. Lynch with it on 3rd and goal. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Jerry Hughes coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. And McManus able to put it through, and that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So 3 points is the outcome, but probably not what they're looking for given the drive that they were on.
Yeah, things were looking good. You had it 1st and goal, but then the offense sputters a bit, and they're forced to settle for a field goal.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now out come the Bills. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Matthews has it right side. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Throwing now, Taylor on 1st down. They set up the screen to Martin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
Here we go.
Now Taylor on 1st down. Drops it off to Martin. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll make it 2nd down. Martin. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Let's go. Flex round. Flex round.
First carry here for Taiwan Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. It to the 34, good enough for the first. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. On 1st down, it's Taylor. Dancing to his left. And some room to roam now. And he's going to go out of bounds. He takes this one down shy of the 20. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now a run with Martin. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. And Doug Martin, you see him there, still down, slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the 1st down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. Now a 1st down carry by Jones, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now they'll throw with Taylor. Steps away to his left. And he's got his tight end Clay. Touchdown, Buffalo. Charles Clay, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills draw a bit closer. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. A reminder coming up in the Sunday night game, matchup you don't see very often, a rematch of Super Bowl 18. The Raiders traveling to Washington. And then tomorrow on Monday night, we'll see the Cowboys heading to the desert to take on the Cardinals.
Former NFC East rivals.
play fake here on first down. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
All right, here we go. Detroit! Detroit!
Throwing here, Lynch on first down. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to Buffalo after this. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Now Anderson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Green, 39! Green! No, check, Patriot!
3rd and 2, now Lynch. Buying time is Lynch fighting. He fumbles. He lost the football. Room here to run. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
The Bills on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Come on, let's go! Brand 38!
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brandon Marshall with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Colton Schmidt, 4th-year man from UC Davis, on to punt it away. Emmanuel Sanders deep for the Broncos. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 4th down, Colton Schmidt to punt it away. Back deep is Emmanuel Sanders. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Now Sanders. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will change here with very little time remaining until halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Lynch. Screen play, Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space. with big guys leading the way.
And he eventually goes down, but not before reaching the 30-yard line. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. And on 2nd and 10 now.
Let's go! Man 38!
Here's Taylor. Going to throw again. He's got the hook up to Andre Holmes. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Come on, let's go! Man 38! Man 38!
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor being chased out left. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Here we go!
Play action, it's Taylor. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to air it out deep for Meth. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. So a look at Paxton Lynch as he's slow to get up, remaining down after that play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Now it's the backup Simeon. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. 10th carry now for Anderson. And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
On second down, here's Simeon. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or a man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
The The Broncos on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Simeon throwing again. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Let's phrase this delicately, okay? Might have had a better option instead of throwing the football into double coverage.
He was blanketed. I was surprised that he went his direction.
Yeah, should have thought maybe about the check down. Take the completion, keep moving.
And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that?
And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. It's a little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Here's Taylor. Forced out to his left. It's caught. Jones. And he gets this one up just shy of the 35 to the 34. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the 1st. On the counter, here's Jones. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Taylor. Caught on the right side by Jones. Give him 30 yards there. Zay Jones, a 2nd-round pick from East Carolina. Some thought could have been a 1st-round pick from East Carolina.
High-volume guy at East Carolina. I mean, the big-time catch, 158 of them in 2016. And he's an NFL legacy. His father, a longtime linebacker in the league.
And now a 1st down following that long gain. Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. On 2nd down, here's Taylor. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. Now it's Taylor. The left side completion to Jones. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
And that was a nice catch, and if the goal was to get into field goal range, it certainly appears that they accomplished that.
Well, and sometimes that's what you dial up in these situations, right, when you want 3?
Well, if the goal was to get into field goal territory, even though it'll be a long attempt, I think they accomplished that.
And sometimes you have plays for that. It's not always a first down. When you want 3, get a little bit closer, making it an easier shot.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to concede to the defense, and they know what you're trying to get done, and to try and get any more than that is almost folly. Take what you can get, maybe have an opportunity to put 3 points on the board.
Around the NFL, third quarter from Foxborough. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. On 1st and 10, Simeon. Catch here, left side, Thomas. Space to maneuver at the 40. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 73 yards. First and goal here from the 2. They'll run for it with Anderson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Ball spotted at the 4. It's 2nd and goal. They run. Anderson. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Simeon on 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Virgil Green, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Back now in Buffalo, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd down now after the pass completion.
Here we go.
Here's Taylor. Airs this out for Matthews. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Shane Ray. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
Now a run with Anderson. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense. In
plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
A nice gain of 21 yards. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play, because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
The offense operating inside the 10 at the 8 here. It's 1st and goal. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Simeon now on 2nd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do, because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Bills. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Jordan Matthews, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Second and 10 now. It's Taylor. Drops it off to Martin. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle. Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations. Now Taylor, and he's got his man. It's the tight end play. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down.
Here we go.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open air.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up on a former first-round pick, Shane Ray. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They give it to Anderson. call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it. They've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Off of play action, Simeon. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking on play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
2nd, 3rd levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Here we go.
Another tote here for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Anderson. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. So they'll try again with Anderson. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. C.J. Anderson, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And the lead is now 24. Now McManus on to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills' offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So the run gets them the 1st, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. To throw is Taylor, operating from the gun. Now a desperation throw, and now here is another interception. Picked off by the free safety, Darian Stewart. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Denver, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll return home next Raiders. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.